a quick video today on how to make your own bowl. So bowls are really popular at the moment. You've got Nourish bowls, Poke bowls, Buddha bowls, whatever bowl you want to make it. And I thought I would whip up a really easy bowl for you today to show you just how easy eating healthy is. So I've got here some already pre-cooked sweet potato. The really cool thing with sweet potato is you can bulk cook it up, so roast up some squares or chips or whatever you like, and you can put it in the freezer or the fridge. So this one was roasted up, not yesterday but the day before, that I've got to use up. I've got some tofu here. We're going to cook that up in some gluten-free soy sauce. You can use tamari, a bit of rice malt syrup and a bit of salt and pepper, that kind of thing. I've got some beautiful coloured chard from my garden. You can see there's some little holes in it there where some buggies have tried to eat it. And I've also got my own kale. Kale's a bit of a bitch to grow because the cabbage moth loves to eat it. I've got some broccolini here, love broccolini. And then I'm all about the condiments. So everything from pickled jalepenos, these are one of my faves. I've got some kewpee mayo. I often make my own mayo as well, but hey, let's face it, we don't always have time to make our own, and I just love kewpee. I've got some cashews here. I love a bit of crunch, as well as some pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds, especially this time of year with your cold and flu season, is a good source of zinc. Oysters are a really good source of zinc as well, so really pack those in if you like them. And then we're going to really top it up with all the creaminess and sauces and things like that. So of course, tahini, really good source of calcium. You can use a black tahini if you like as well. I love the color of it, but it contrasts with other colors. If everything's a bit dark already, maybe you stay away from the black tahini if you're visual like me. And then we'll just dress it up and make it look really pretty. So I'm going to go away, cook and prep a few bits and pieces, and then we're going to put it together. See you soon. All right, I promise you it's only been 10 minutes to prep all of this, which is incredible when you see how much is going into it. So I'm going to put all of this together. So first of all, I love to pile up the greens. So we've got that Swiss chard, the coloured chard with the kale. So that's going in, and you can just see this beautiful colour. I don't know if you can actually see that, but there's these pinks and purples and greens and so many antioxidants when you see all that colour. Then I'm going to put in the sweet potato that I said that I pre-cooked earlier. In it goes. Love sweet potatoes so much. Okay, and then of course orange, you've got your beta carotene. We've got the beautiful broccolini, and what I did here was just sauteed it in my griddle pan. I love because it gives those little charred lines. And I just put some olive oil, turmeric, and salt and pepper. Really simple stuff. And I just grilled it off so that it was just cooked and starting to char, but still holds its crunch a little bit. I love things to be nice and vibrant and not overcooked. Then we have our delicious tofu. So the tofu, I cooked in some grated ginger. I cannot pick this up without ruining it. Maybe I'll just scrape it in there. And so yeah, ginger, the soy sauce, rice malt syrup for a bit of sweetness, but not too high in sugar. And some, what was the last thing? No, that was actually it. So, and then I only had to cook that because tofu is it's not like a meat where it has to be cooked all the way through. You're only cooking it until it's warm enough to eat for your own liking. So it's actually really fast. So the tofu itself probably took me about a minute or two. And then I moved it over in the pan and then added in the greens and cooked that in that as well. And then I obviously did the broccolini in a separate pan. So okay, so now is the moment to make it look all pretty. As I said as well, I love, love, love jalepenos. So I'm just going to scoop up a whole heap of these. Like, I don't just like a few, I love heaps. So I'm just gonna pop them in a little corner. This is the thing I love about making bowls look pretty, is everything has got its own little spot so that everything looks nice rather than being all mushed in together. Okay, so I've got those. I'm going to pop some salted cashews on. Oh, So good. I just love a bit of crunch. I think it's really important. And we've got our tahini. So you can make up your own little dressing with the tahini if you want. So you could mix in tahini, rice malt syrup, tamari, bit of olive oil, avocado oil, whatever you really want. Sesame oil even if you want a bit of an Asian thing. Again, I like to just put a big dollop on the side so that you can kind of just spoon into it when you want it. So got that, beautiful. You can put more on if you want. You can even use peanut butter, almond butter, if you like that kind of thing. I find it gives it a bit of like the peanut butter gives it a bit of a satay taste. Got a bit of avocado oil here for some healthy fats. Yum! And my favorite, like I said, the kewpee. So I love actually, because this has that little tiny spout on there, you're going to get the nice drizzle. So I personally love to go quickly over like that. Fix that one up there. And then we have our beautiful pumpkin seeds. And I like to just go over the whole thing. The pumpkin seeds. If you want to get really pretty, you can add on some flowers. In fact, I kind of regret now that I didn't go and pick some beautiful marigolds that I've got out from the garden, or some pansies or violas, just for prettiness basically. And if you want to, you can also sprinkle some extra turmeric on top. So I've got it here. And I would just go kind of like on the half of it, just to make it look pretty. So let me come around and show you guys. This is the finished product. Doesn't it look pretty? And so good for you, so nourishing and delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know what your bowls look like and what you like to put in your bowls. So enjoy.